The Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 marketplace just got hit with an absolute tidal wave of brand new releases. Instead of just a couple of isolated runways, this week is all about massive regional landmark transformations, a huge sweep of dark hour immersion overhauls and essential flight utility tools. The variety teas, we are diving into highly anticipated airports, arrivals like Addis, Ababa and Oshkosh Weidman Regional, checking out FSDG's massive regional landmarks of Germany series, and looking at Dream Scenery's massive wave of night enhancements spanning from Madrid to Melbourne. Let's find out which editions are must-haves for your virtual hangar. To keep this massive drop organized, I've broken everything down into 4 logical categories. Mainland and regional hubs, the German landmark expansion, Dream Scenery night overhauls, and general simulation utilities. Let's head to the terminals first. So the first airport we're gonna look at is Addis Ababa Airport, Hotel Alpha Alpha Bravo. But before we're gonna look at how it looks like based on the screenshots, let's first look at how it currently looks like in Flight Simulator 2024. So welcome to Addis Ababa Airport. This is the default scenery in Flight Simulator 2024, and you can see it's not that bad, to be honest. There are a lot of details, a lot of aircrafts, also I would say some nasty things like say some aircrafts which are parked over here, which are kind of baked into the, I would say, aprons. And then we've got these buildings. These buildings of course are, between brackets, less realistic compared to what most add-ons will deliver. In this case you can't watch into the buildings, but you can see the wear and tear on the roofs, and you can also see a lot of supporting buildings over there. This of course is not that nice, right? If we look at the scenery, it looks a little bit messy because we can see that some aircrafts are already, let's say, baked into the ground. We can see some parked cars, also not every car is parked nicely. And then of course if we move a little bit faster, we can see the jetways over here, and we can see some other supporting buildings. So default scenery doesn't look too bad, but of course there are some errors in the scenery which I would say are sometimes not very useful. So let's jump now back to the marketplace and see how realistic that scenery is. So we're back. This one has been created by Salvo Corporation in partnership with Borelli MSFS add-on, and they're presenting this airport, which is an international airport in Addis Ababa in Ethiopia. It is in the Bol district, 6 kilometers southeast of the city center and 65 kilometers north of Bishoftu. And the airport was formerly known as Haile Selassie International Airport. It's the main hub of Ethiopian Airlines. There's a lot of more details about this airport. You can see these are the main airlines which are using the airport, including a lot of them. And these are the screenshots which they provided. You can see parked cars, you can see hangars, including, say, aircraft parked in hangars. I'm not sure if you can spawn from hangars. This is the airport itself with the jetways. Night lighting has been updated, of course. And some other cool things. So this, the airport, looks pretty nice. Then the next one is Oshkosh Weidman Regional Airport. Kilo Oscar Sierra Hotel. This airport requires you to have the UK 2000 Scenery Common Library installed, which is for free. This airport, Weidman Regional Airport, also known as Weidman Field, is located just south of Oshkosh in Winnebago County, Wisconsin. Likely I pronounced it completely wrong, but I do think it's like this. It was, I would say, a nice airport. It was being renamed due to, I would say, an important person, Steve Weidman, which was the pioneering air racer, aircraft designer, and long-serving airport manager who arrived in this area in 1931. And then there's more details about it, but let's jump to the screenshots where you can see the airport. It's a small one. It has, I would say, terminal building. It has also hangars. I do think that those hangar buildings are a little bit too clean. It looks like that you also can spawn from the hangar, but I'm not 100% sure. The aircraft has, I would say, also maintenance facilities, as you can see. It has several aviations active and has a tower with it looks like an interior. So that could be pretty interesting for you if you're looking at those details. Then we've got Sitia Public Airport, Lima Golf Sierra Tango. But before we're going to look at this one, let's look at how it currently looks like in Flight Simulator 2024. So we're at City Airport and this is the default scenery for Flight Simulator 2024. As you can see, there's some weird things, for example this runway 35, or maybe it's realistic, I'm not sure. But also if we look here, we can't see any aprons. We are seeing, I would say, or actually not seeing the jetways. We can't see the ground surfaces. So I would say it would be really easy to update this airport and add a lot of value already based on what I'm currently seeing. So let's jump to the marketplace and let's see how it looks like in the marketplace based on the screenshots. And we're back. This airport has been developed by Simulations. It's featuring a detailed terminal, custom airport assets, accurate ground markings and carefully recreated surroundings. If we look here, we can see what has been updated. And you can see that compared to the default scenery, this is a major upgrade, including the terminals, including the traffic towers with interior, but also the interior of the terminal buildings are there, right? You can see the Schengen countries, you can see all the other stuff, you can see also security, baggage pickup, and multiple other things, including, it looks like, some surroundings which also have been updated. So a nice addition to your library. Then we've got Freeman Grand Bahamas Airport, Mike Yankee Golf Foxtrot. This is a private airport created by WingSim and located in Freeport on the island of Grand Bahama in the Bahamas. Grand Bahama International Airport is one of the 2 airports in the Bahamas with the capacity to carry out access controls to the United States. These are the airlines which are active. It comes with optimized airport models, high quality static and dynamic objects, and accurate environment which has been updated. And this is how the airport looks like. So it's a small airport, as you can see. It comes with a hangar. It comes with some, I would say, environment updates. And these are all the screenshots which they provided. So not much. So hard to say if this is a really nice one, but it looks okay. Then we've got a lot of landmark updates for Germany. Landmarks of Germany, Hessen, Sachsen, not sure which this one is. Schleswig, Holstein and Hamburg, Bayern, Rhineland, Niedersachsen, Berlin and Brandenburg. And the last one is Baden-Württemberg. These have received massive updates. So let's quickly look at a few of them. So this is the Hessen and Thüringen. This contains a lot of points of interest which have been updated, including castles, famous buildings, bridges, television towers, etc. In total, more than 1500 objects, so it might be really nice if you love to fly VFR. This, by the way, is mentioned in all the releases of the packages from FSDG. So they released a lot of things, and every package will add more than 1500 objects. And you can see that the level of detail is pretty nice. So if you love to fly VFR, then this could be a package which you could add to your list. Another one from FSDG is Bayern. There's also landmarks. Here you can see 700 roughly. So I said 1500 previously, but in some cases a little bit less. But the other ones which are focusing on a wider area are mostly 1500. So that's pretty nice. And also here you can see that they updated the scenery. So VFR, would say flyers will have a lot of fun with these packages. So again, Bayern from Landmarks of Germany, which is a complete series of FSDG. Well, maybe wait a bit, because maybe there will be a bundle next week. Let's see. And then we've got a lot of packages which are updating the night lighting. Some of them for airports, some of them for road lights. For road lights, there's a package for Athens, Klagenfurt, Brooks, Lille, Astana. So those will receive updates where they update the roads themselves. And also Funchal, almost forgot it. And if we look at the airports, we've got Kilo Mike Charlie India and Kilo Romeo Delta Uniform. These are the packages, but if we scroll down, we can see more, because there have been more cities like Munich, Melbourne, Madrid, Brussels Airport, Echo Golf Papa Foxtrot, and Kilo Hotel Oscar Uniform. Of course, you want to know the names. So the night lightning updates for the airport are for Kansas City, Raleigh, Durham, Glasgow, Brussels, Houston, San Jose, Portland, and Sacramento. So I would say these packages could be really interesting for you if you love to have your, let's say, night lightning updated. And then two kind of special ones in that last category. The realistic windsock yellow is the first one, which updates the windsocks. It replaces them with the new 3D models and textures, high resolution, and if you add that, you will get this windsock. So if you don't like the default one, then this could be an option for you. And the next one, not really, I would say, a scenery enhancement, not really an aircraft, not really, I would say, an activity, but this one updates the, I would say, sim rate and relocation, so you can quickly move on, so you can teleport yourself. I would say, I understand the package. You can quickly move around the world and speed up the sim, but I am not from these kind of tools because I simply want to fly normal, no sim rate acceleration time. No teleporting, because I can already place myself on a map where I want to fly using the default functionality of Flight Simulator 2024. From the massive terminal aprons of Addis Ababa to the beautiful lit city grids of Madrid and Melbourne, this marketplace update significantly fills in the visual landscape for Flight Simulator 2024. It's really nice that developers like FSDG spend so much time on adding a lot of landmarks to, in this case, Germany, which makes it an absolute joy to fly in Flight Simulator for VFR lovers. I want to hear from you. Are you sticking to airliner operations into Africa and Greece, practicing your short field landings at Oshkosh, or picking up those night light upgrades? Let me know your top picks from the massive drop-down in the comments down below. If this structured marketplace breakdown helped you map out your next flight path or locate a great new utility, don't forget to hit the like button, and I hope to see you back next week.